There's something in the way she moves, or looks my way or calls my name, that seems to leave this troubled world behind. If I'm feeling down and blue, or troubled by some foolish game, she always seems to make me change my mind. I feel fine anytime she's around me now. She's around me now, almost all the time. And if I'm well, you can tell that she's been with me now. She's been with me now quite a long, long time, and I feel fine. Grand Rising. Today is a new day to start again. It is 9/23/2024. So let's talk about the hat. I get up really early in the morning, and recently it's been way earlier, like right after midnight. I awaken and I can try to force myself to go back to sleep, or I can just kind of surrender to it and try to find some productive things to do. So I'm trying to get back into doing these videos again to chronicle some of this, and I want to do them. So I write my stuff out, but then I'm still disheveled. So yesterday I tried to take a bath and then come back, and I don't want to do that this time because I was all over the place. So that's the hat. Is I don't like the disheveled look. I'm not trying to be Joe Cool here. So the other thing is, in my previous video, the guy said, that's been a follower of mine or someone that's watched my videos. I don't have really followers, but he mentioned that I had lost my hair and I'd lost some weight. And I'm like, well, I have lost weight, but I've gained weight too. I've been trying to gain weight recently. I fasted and wanted to get my belly down, and I've pretty much established that I'm gonna have a little bit there because I do like sweets, and every once in a while I'm gonna indulge in sweets. So I'm not gonna get that down flat. So, but I do want to work up here. I want to be a little stronger in my shoulders and in my upper body for a lot of different reasons. So that's what I'm trying to work on. So I've been like putting some gain into and I'm riding a bike all the time and walking around everywhere. So my legs are pretty strong. What I'm trying to say is, yeah, I lost weight, but I'm gaining it back. I'm going to try to get up to like my ideal weight, what they say in the computers. All right. So let's get into I wrote a lot of stuff down too. So we're already at 3 minutes, me explaining my get up here. Love is not why. Truth is not why. Love and truth are how. They can't be explained. They can only be lived, revealed. Love and truth are always. And I feel fine. I wake up really early every morning, like I said. I already talked about this, so I did some conjecture. So I'm not tired though. My sleep pattern has been like I go to bed about 8:30 or 9 at night, just fall asleep no matter what I'm doing, and if I'm basically chilling out. And so then I wake up. I was waking up about 2 or 3 in the morning. I'm waking up a lot in the cycles of the night as well because I drink a lot of water. So I have to stop drinking water about 2 hours before I go to sleep to try to keep myself from having to pee all night. This is another thing I need to work on. So I have some problems on me waking up a lot, but also I have been waking up like they call it the witching hour, anywhere between 2 and 3 in the morning for like 4 years, 5 years. And I haven't really been able to get out of that cycle, regardless of what my lifestyle is. So anyways, I just deal with it. And sometimes I'll go back to sleep about 4 in the afternoon or 4 in the morning. And then like before I have to go back to work. So I get another 2 or 3 hours of sleep, but I'm getting like 6, 7, 8 hours of sleep every night, basically. And I have plenty of power for the most part. Every once in a while I go through some lethargic times, but I've been really like with good energy compared to what I was in my past. So, There's just a lot of gibberish now. I've been really trying to be careful with my words. That's what I wanted to focus on here as I was writing gibberish, because I'm trying to just be careful with what I say. So the song I opened with, Something in the Way She Moves, I think it's describing the way, and I identify the she in it with the way, basically. And there's a lot of metaphors that I use for she, I guess, in that mother, my mother. And not that my mother was always right, but like that's how I identify a lot of my feminine ideals. But it's not mine. It's just singing my calling, so to speak, is what I've been doing. So yesterday I also got into Gnosis. So people that understand Gnosis and like the Gospel of Thomas and all the Gospels that aren't part of. Anyways, so the Gospel of Thomas was actually found in 1945. Gnosis is unsettling for people that are in certain areas. It's kind of like what I talked in my video yesterday about language being unsettling. Gnosis itself is very unsettling to the structure of religion. So it's very understood. So I'm going to preach to my choir here. I talked yesterday how my choir is very small. I'm going to do a little thing here and then maybe round out this video. Predictive programming, herd maintenance, collective energy, impulse manipulation, biological manipulation. Ego is your free will. My body is my temple, and there's something in the way she moves. Be a man, but keep a woman's care. That's from the Tao Te Ching. The last part is. Charm is something that I'm starting to find again. For the last 4 years, I've been kind of a hermit. And as I've came back out into the real world again and try to get back into some of my familiar patterns, I have struggled a little bit. But I can be quite charming when I want to be. And I've been working on that. And that's been helping me. When I was younger, I became very good at multitasking in busy situations. Because of my charm, really, it helped make things move smoother, like in very hectic situations, because I was able to be witty in the moment, but not so witty that it gets you laughing to where you can't do what you're supposed to be doing. So charm, it can't be taught. It's practiced. So the more you do it and the better you get. It's like anything. It's a discipline. It's a mindful discipline. It requires active practice. So my explanation of charm doesn't sound very charming, but it can be with execution. Do good, be good. That's my end. I guess I'm going to end it abruptly. I'm poetic.